This video is about this MU250. The model is 250 415 watt. So let's power up and see what's the reading. So this is 415, so you make sure your voltage input should be in the range of, in a single phase is 220 until 240 or 380 until 415. Okay, right now I voltage of 400 watt line voltage. So from here you can press down and you can see U2 and U3 is 398. Then for phase line voltage of U1 and U3, and this is frequency 50 Hz, and this is U1 and U2. For the setting, you can press the reset. With a dot blinking, this is a last trip record. So if when there's a last trip record, for example under voltage or voltage, then you will show some value here. So right now it's 0 because there's no last trip record yet. So you press another time, reset. So first, this is number 1. Number 1 means under voltage setting. So now it's off. If you want to change the setting, you just press up and down to same time. Then it will start blinking. Then you press up. This is 1%. You can set from 1% until 20%, 25%. Sorry. So this is the under voltage setting in percentage. So for example, your under voltage you might want to set to 10%. Then you press together. Okay, so now the setting has been set. Press reset again. Go to number 2. Number 2 is the delay time. So by default is set in 1 second. So this one is okay. Number 3 is over voltage. Now it's off. By default is off. So you press up and down. And for example, over voltage, you might want to set it to 8%. Depends on your configuration and your system. So okay, now it's set to 8%. Number 4 is over voltage delay time. So now it's in 1 second. Number 5 is unbalance. Unbalance means when there's a certain voltage is high and certain phase voltage is low, then it might cause an unbalanced voltage. So if in your case, if you want to set it, for example 10%, then you just put 10% or 15%, so you can set it. Next one, 6 is the delay time. If you want to change your delay time also can. Just press up and down, and you press up until, for example, I want to set 2 seconds. So press up and down again. Then press reset again. Number 7, this is phase loss. Whether you want to enable the phase loss function or disable. So by default it's off. You can press change it to on, then press up and down again. So if it's number 7 is phase loss on, then that means the function of the phase loss is turned on. Okay, next one is number 8. Number 8 is for phase sequence. So you can either disable or enable the function. So if I want to enable, just press up and down together to save the setting. So next one, A is the on-time delay of R1 during power up. So you can put a delay in case if you want to delay the relay contact during power up. So by default is 0. Press reset. Okay, this one is to display you are using either line to line or line to neutral. So in your case, if you want to use line to neutral, you can change it. When you have using neutral voltage, then you might need to use LN. But if your system is not using neutral wire, for example 3-phase 3 wire, then you need to use LL. If your system is using 3-phase 4 wire, then you will need to use LN. So in my case, I will use LN. Next one, once you change it to LN, then this one it will show you either in a phase voltage and a line voltage. If just now was LL, then it will show you in 415 or 400. So in my case, I'm using LN. Then this nominal voltage C is nominal voltage. I will set it to 230. If your nominal voltage at your side there is 220, then you just need to set it to 220, or you are using 240 depending on your system voltage. So in our case, we are using 230. Next one is number D. D is the relay 1 function. So you need to refer to the table 2 in the user manual. So if you set it to number 7, that means your phase sequence or phase loss function is enabled, plus your over voltage and under voltage is enabled. That is linked up to the relay 1 contact. So by default it's enable all the function because you want the relay to be function during, even though it's under voltage or over voltage or any phase sequence or phase loss. So next one is E. E is for the relay 2 function. So you need to refer to table 2 also in the user manual. So you can set from 0 to 7. So to enable which one function that you need to be used. By default is all are enabled. So next one is F. F is a relay 2 function which you want to normally de-energize or normally energize. Because for R1 contact, it is normally energized. Mean if the relay detect any voltage is, the voltage range is normal, then your contact will be energized. But for R2, if this is setting change to 1, then it will follow exactly same like the R1 contact. But right now it's 0, which means it's normally de-energized. So the contact of the R2 and the R1 are opposite. Okay, next one is G. This is G. G, that means you want to enable this MU250 to be automatically reset or manually reset during any tripping, for example under voltage or over voltage. So when you have tripping, so if you set this one to 0, that means it will automatically reset the relay when your voltage back to normal. If you put it to 1, you change it to become manual, so any voltage or under voltage trip, so you will need to press the button in order to reset the tripping. Okay, next one is H. H is the auto reset level. So this one is to enable how many percent that you want to reset the function after it trip. So for example, you have an under voltage of 10%. Once it's tripped, so for this auto reset level, now is setting at 2%. That means during any tripping of under or over voltage tripping, so when it need to automatically reset the relay, it has to be back to normal from the voltage level of 2%, then only the relay will able to reset it. Then press reset again, then back to normal. Because this one I have set it to L and N, so the display now is in 230.